Okay. So, back with Armstrong on the road. What his name is?
His,
Nick
the dog's name is Osmond Buff. And
Hosmon Buff.
Osmond Buff.
That's the dog's name, Hosmon Buff.
And Juicy D.
And Juicy Doo?
Yeah.
The little one's Juicy Doo.
She's the boss.
She's the boss? Of course she is. She's the boss and he's the enforcer, right?
Yeah. She's head of human resources.
Head of human resources?
She tells the human what to do with the resources. And he's the head of security.
So, being a woman truck driver, how long have you been doing that? That's rare to see.
I've been doing this for 5 years.
For 5 years. How'd you get into it?
Well, before that, I worked at surgery for 20 years.
Oh, wow. Were you like a nurse?
In the operating room. Yeah, I was a scrub tech.
Scrub tech, okay.
I was on call all the time.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm out of Tennessee.
Out of Tennessee?
Yeah.
So what took you from operating room to truck?
Well, I got tired of being on call. If the doctors like you, that's even worse than if they don't, since then they want you on all the cases and you get called in. No sooner you get home, you gotta get up and go back to surgery. Yeah. And so when I heard that truck drivers slept 10 hours of guaranteed sleep, I was like, hey, count me in. Nobody can legally interrupt me. That's awesome. Yeah.
Nice. So you've been 10 years now, right?
No, I've been driving for 5.
Oh, driving for 5. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
What would you say was the hardest part being a woman breaking into the business? Or is there anything different?
I don't really have too many problems, honestly.
Sure.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't really see a difference. I think we're all required to do our job safely. We all, when we're out there rolling, we have all the same responsibilities.
Right.
Yeah. And I can't say I've really got too much negative response, but I think a lot of it's the way I conduct myself.
Okay.
You know?
But, so what do you love about truck driving? What do you hate about it?
Oh, I love seeing all the different states. I lived in Alaska for 14 years, and so I've seen all 48 states.
What's your favorite?
I love a lot of them for different reasons, but for pure beauty, I don't think Utah, the 189.
Utah, the 189?
Oh my gosh, going from that Salt Lake, Provo. You can't even describe that words. And then when I went into New Mexico, the response, I went tears from them on.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I was like, that's amazing.
So just seeing the United States, just seeing nature, being out there, looking at the mountains, flowers, greenery, all of that.
And having my babies with me, like kind of arm's reach, you know, that's priceless.
Yeah.
You know, I won't ever have a job that I can't have about. And my long-term goal is to have a homestead. That's why I'm trucking.
Okay.
You know, so I can buy my little homestead. And so, yeah.
Where would you go stay? Do you want to put your homestead?
Well, I'm a hard kind of a person. I look at little pieces of land like I don't want to look at shoes. I just like, I see it, if it's in my price range, I can't get it. It's like, so I have little places along the I-40, Oklahoma, Tennessee.
Well, Tennessee, right around where you're from.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now, what do you absolutely hate about truck driving?
Sometimes you'd like to stop at places, but you can't because the load has to be there at a certain time. You know, you see different tracks.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
You're obligated.
So just the fact that you just can't stop at these beautiful places that you see, they're just like more passing by.
Yeah.
Like stop and smell the roses for a minute.
Yeah,
nice.
Because you got to deliver the roses.
Right. Okay. What is favorite place to eat in all your travel? Where's the place that you like to stop and go and like, if I'm in the city, I'm in the state, this is where I'm gonna stop?
I have to say the most I had stopped at one place is Mis Feliz Amigos
Feliz Amigos
in Hazel, Arkansas.
Hazel, Arkansas.
I know you would think.
You're telling me Hazel, Arkansas got Mexican food.
You would think that was not the place for Mexican food. You would think it would be California, Texas,
Right.
or Arizona,
Mhm.
but Arkansas.
Arkansas, best
Right,
Mexican
right
food.
on. I think it's the 40 between Little Rock and Midway.
Well, what do you get?
I get the enchilada del mar, which is the seafood.
Seafood enchilada. Is it green or red sauce?
It's with thick sour cream sauce.
Oh, sour green sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then they have a chimney burrito.
Mm.
And that's not the white cheese sauce. I take that to go.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Last couple of questions. Favorite snack on the road?
Say pecans or something like that.
Pecans.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Nice.
really trying to lose some weight and stuff,
Okay.
so I'm trying to eat a little healthy.
I had a guy telling me pistachios.
I like pistachios, but I also like dried mangoes a lot.
My man,
Love
with
some
chili on it or just like
Just plain dried
plain.
mangoes. Yeah, love
Okay.
those.
Now, this truck, what kind of truck is it?
This is a Freightliner.
Freightliner.
This is my favorite.
This is your favorite.
I love to drive a Freightliner.
What do you love about Freightliner?
Well, I like the turning radius on. I like this electrical assist on this truck.
Yeah.
I didn't. It took a minute to get used to it because it wanted to do. I'm like, drive itself, and then it just turned so easy.
Last question for you: would you recommend this line of work to a young person growing up and saying, you know what, you should get into this truck right?
I would absolutely do it. I kind of wish I had gotten into it earlier in
Really?
my life. Yeah.
Then what
Yeah.
would be the best advice you could give to somebody getting into truck?
Keep your driving record clean
You can drive direction.
and drive safe. You know, because you can't undo things. You know, once you mess up, you know, kill somebody. And
Have you seen something like that? What's the worst thing you've seen out there on the road?
yes, once it. I've seen like a lot of rigs flip upside down, like after slack ice and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But I've been the one that stopped. And then you go the next morning and you see all the rigs flipped over on the side of the road.
Oh,
and
man.
you're like, you know that they are now thinking, man, I wish I had stopped.
Yeah.
And they can't undo it. I mean, I guarantee you that the company or whatever they were working for, they're going to lose their job.
Yeah.
They might have got yelled at or, you know, something. They
Yeah.
might have been, you know, dissed a little bit on their job, but they wouldn't be where they're sitting at now.
Have you ever been in a tight situation like that where it got really scary?
Yeah, I was actually.
What happened?
I was in Utah coming here. It was 42 degrees and it was raining and it was raining pretty hard and windy. I didn't think that much of it. I could still see it every day. And I come upon a little car that was over in the ditch with the hood up. And I thought, man, I called 911 for you, but at that area, there was no service. And so I went on a little ways and I see 3 more cars that crashed into each other. What's going on here? And then over in the same northbound lane, there's a police officer has 2 more cars crashed in. And by now, I'm in a 70-mile-an-hour zone, and I've slowed down to like 35 miles an hour. And I'm trying to figure out what is going on. And I can now see a little bit of snow that was like from the day before. And the rain has come down so hard. But now that I'm going 35 miles an hour, I can see on the road little patches of ice that these lighter weight cars are hitting. And they're going over. Yeah. And so I went ahead and drove on. And I kept my speed down. I saw another car that was completely up against a road sign, and the police officers tried to help me out of the car. And when I was doing that, I just made it to my fuel stop. And then the next day, I told my fleet manager about it because she's from Salt Lake.
Okay.
She says, "Yeah, that's from Santa Quinn to Cedar, whatever it was, is always bad." But she said that stretch of road right there on I-15 is always bad.
Okay.
No matter what time of year.
So drivers, if you're listening, stay away from that area. Slow down.
Yeah, I was like,
All right. Well, it was nice meeting you. Thank
Nice
you very much.
meeting
What was your name again?
Julie.
Julie. Nice talking to you.
Nice-
Drive safe and hope your dogs stay healthy.
Oh yeah, they're good babies. They're a little active in the downtime right now, just jumping around. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Julie.
God
That was
bless
great
you guys.
talking to you. God bless you.
Thank you for the interview.
Welcome.
Thank you.